Have you ever worked in an office or a place where half of the people you work with think they're real comedians?
Well, probably for the last 6 months, I've worked with someone who thinks he's very, very funny, actually. And just, but your point?
Well, the point is, what's Tony Abbott working with at the moment? If half of the cabinet seem to think that they're stand-up comedians. I mean,
Well,
surely that's the only reason for what's going on down there at the moment.
it's quite extraordinary. You've got George Brandis, you've got the hapless Eric Abetz, who's now trying to backtrack over some stupid comments he made about abortion and breast cancer. Kevin Andrews is involved in the outfit that's promoting these ideas. He comes up with wacko suggestions and theories all the time. And then you've got Joe Hockey, who's really struggling and being criticised internally. You're now seeing lots of stories across the media of people from within the Liberal Party, unnamed MPs, criticising Joe Hockey. There are problems everywhere, and you have to ask yourself, in Australia, the previous government, how bad were they? And then in comes the new government, and you've got this collection of incompetence. Look at, I mean, George Brandis, the Attorney General, exposed as a buffoon. The only thing you can say is that Tony Abbott, because of his loyalty, decided to stick with the people who are on the shadow in the shadow ministry. He's got a lot of very talented people on the backbench, people like that Kelly O'Dwyer, who should be ministers in place of buffoons like Kevin Andrews and like Eric Abetz. So, in
Now,
the interest of good government, surely something should be done.
Now, I think in the lead up to last year's federal election, he had the opportunity to promote a lot of those people, particularly when they won government. He elected not to do so because there were a lot of old favours and a lot of old handshakes that had been done over the years. But now he's got the perfect opportunity. He's going to get through the first anniversary of his government, coming up in about 3 or 4 weeks' time. Not many first-term governments have experienced such a pretty ordinary first year as this one. I mean, the Rudd-Gillard government probably take the cake on that. And then by the end of the year, probably in the quiet on a Friday afternoon, just before Christmas this year, we'll see a very quick announcement go out that there's been a bit of a reshuffle of cabinet, and 3 or 4 current members have lost their portfolios.
You'd expect so because, look, I mean, he should have done it at the beginning. He had the hard conversation with Bronwyn Bishop, who wanted to be in the cabinet representing seniors, and she's now had to settle for being speaker. He should have made the hard decision and had the hard conversation with a few others, which he didn't do. He's now paying for that because it's looking very, very ragged.